In this part, we are going to learn volume of sphere. You need to know that the volume of the sphere is 4 over 3 times pi times r cubed. That's all. Now let's solve some questions. Find the volumes of the three solids. What do you notice? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started from the cone. To be able to find the volume of cone, remember how to find pi r squared times height over 3. From here, what is the radius? Is 10 squared times what is the height, which is 10 as well, over 3. From here, if you calculate this, you will get 1000 pi over 3 is the volume of cone. Now, let's find the volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. How can you find the volume of cylinder? Base area times height. What is the base? Is circle. Pi r squared times height. As you see here, radius is 10. 10 squared times height is 10. From here, you will get 1000 pi as well, the volume of the cylinder. Now, this is hemisphere, which means that half of the sphere. So, what is the volume of sphere? 4 over 3 pi r cubed. But I am not looking for the volume of the whole sphere. That's the reason I need to divide by 2. To be able to find the volume of hemisphere, you need to divide by 2. Okay, let's do it. 4 over 3 times pi times what is the radius? Is 10 cubed over 2. From here, if we calculate 4000 pi over 6, when you simplify, you will get 2000 pi over 3 is your answer. What is the volume of hemisphere? Remember that. What is the formula of the volume of sphere? 4 over 3 pi times r cubed. From here, we know the radius. Substitute 4 over 3 pi times 4 cubed. 4 over 3 pi, 4 cubed is 64. If you multiply, you will get 64 times 4 will be equal to 256 pi over 3 is your answer. Next. In the figure, radius is 3. What is the volume of the upper hemisphere? Which means that I'm looking for here. Upper hemisphere, give your answer to the nearest 10th. Upper hemisphere is, we are looking for semisphere, which means that the volume of the sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cubed over 2. Now, let's substitute. 4 over 3 pi r is 3, which is given. 3 cubed over 2. From here, 27 times 4 pi over 3 over 2. If you simplify 3 and 27, you will get 9 times 4 is 36 pi over 2 will be equal to 18 pi is your answer. A solid is composed of right cylinder, this is the right cylinder, and a hemisphere as shown. This is the hemisphere. If the density of the solid is 100 kilogram over cubic meter, what is the mass of the solid? First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give this information. Volume is mass over density. Or you can say that density is equal to mass over volume, or you can say that mass is equal to density times volume. And we will use this. We already know what density is, 100 kilogram over cubic meter. To be able to find the volume, there are two figures. Let me say that V1, which means that hemisphere, the volume of the hemisphere. V2 describes volume of cylinder. Let me find first volume 1. This is hemisphere. How can you find the hemisphere? 4 over 3 pi r cubed over 2. Can you please tell me, if this is 2 meter, this is going 2 meter as well. What is the radius? 1 meter. Substitute. 4 over 3 pi 1 cube over 2. From here, 4 pi over 6. If you simplify by 2, you will get 2 pi over 3 is volume of hemisphere. After that, let me find the volume of cylinder. How can you find the volume of cylinder? Base area times height. So base area is pi r squared times height. If we substitute the given information, pi times r is 1 squared times height is 3. When you calculate, you will get 3 pi. After that, if you want, you can also multiply those numbers with pi, but I don't want to multiply them, so that's why I will find the answer in terms of pi. If we add them up, because to be able to find the total volume, you need to add V1 plus V2. From here, 2 pi over 3 plus 3 pi, then you will get 11 pi over 3. This is total volume. I found the total volume, and I know the density. A substitute to be able to find the mass. The mass is 100 times 11 pi over 3. From here, 1100 pi over 3 is your mass. This is the answer.